Welcome to this first Unframing film. We purchased this picture from a local antique shop recently. I was looking at it, it's got all the good signs of a potential unframing. A painted frame, if you look at the back, you've got multiple opening and closing history, you've got paper, gun paper, you've got some kind of surgical tape residue there, and you've got masking tape. I just want to show you this before we open it. So we've got this phrase here. It says Neil Grace of 27 Halstead Road mounts something when he was a nice boy about 1970, and then we just lost a bit of the edge here. So that label's on the back. There's a little bit of water damage there, but I'll just flip it over again and you can see. So there we are. It looks like some kind of rites of passage in some working man's club somewhere. We've got a man smoking, lipstick matte to the cheek, and yeah, everybody looks quite uncomfortable. But we do have all the hallmarks of a potential unframing. So here we have just some masking tape that looks quite fresh. I'll take this off first. This peels off with the fingers quite easily. And as you can see, it has been opened quite recently. Not quite sure what I'm going to find in here, but here we go. So I'll just remove that and put that to one side. I don't think that's going back on, we'll have to replace that. If you look at these small nails, they're just tacked in. We need to bend those up, like so. Make sure you get all of them. That's it, a few missing there, one here. Now it's interesting because the hardboard's not quite made to fit. So even this hardboard could have come from a previous frame. So I'll just take this out carefully. Okay, wow, this is the first part of the unboxing. Here we have, it looks like some kind of, it says mask cut off, 9 3/4, and Ladies Pride model, 9A. Now that's interesting, a very, very different representation of woman than the woman we have on the front, who appears to be wearing lingerie. And this woman's not wearing lingerie, she's more dressed in a period costume. I need to do some book research about that. It says mask off, which is surprising as she's not wearing a mask. Okay, so that's the first layer. Now this is very interesting. We have something, looks like it's been window mounted here. This is watercolour paper with an initial drawing on it, so I'll just remove this tape. It's quite sticky. Sometimes sellotape, if it's been adhered for a long time, it tends to be quite difficult to remove. It's not like masking tape, which just gets... So I'm just carefully drawing back the tape there. Okay, I've lost a little bit of the edge on there. I'll keep that because I'm going to put this back together. I need original tape. Okay, we'll just flip that there. Now, yeah, beautiful. That's a watercolour of a cat by W.E. Faulkner. It's difficult to date, but I'm judging by the daffodils and some of the aging on there. I'm saying 1956, 1957, but I can only approximate. So I'll pop that down there. Now the next layer seems to me to be the original picture, so we're just going to take this out here. And, oh, wait a minute, we have an addition. What's this? Appears to be some kind of school photograph. Now, I'm not sure how this fits. Let's have a look at the back there. We've got some writing here. Neil Grace, when he was a nice boy, about 1970. A.S. Grace, 27, Hasselstead, Mount Sorret, LE1CS. That's very interesting. Now, I'm not sure if that relates to the inscription on the back, or perhaps, let's just have a look at this. Could that be the same person? I don't know. It seems surprising that a mother would have these two pictures in the same frame, but also surprising that if you were going to frame up a rites of passage 18th, 21st birthday party, you wouldn't put in a school photograph, and I'm not sure if the dates line up either. So quite a fascinating unframing there. I'll just place them all out here for you to have a one last look at, and if you've got any frames at home, just think of the potential of what could be inside them. Look at those, 3 different sets of images, 3 different eras, 3 different experiences, 3 different sets of meaning. Unframing is like a new YouTube phenomena really. It's not been around long. It follows in the trend of unboxing, except you need to go out and you need to find your frame. There's lots of telltale signs about frames that could have something behind them. You know, they're going to be old for the start off. But also, if you look at the back of something like this, you can see how it's been opened and closed numerous times. It's surprising how many times people don't remove the original content or reuse a piece of card with something interesting on to back things. We're generally looking for layers and layers of framed things on top of each other. It's like a concertina of time. Technically it's called space-time compression.